Matt, correct me if I'm wrong here, but you were on the team in 14, but you redshirted, right?
That's correct.
Yeah. Were you in the dugout during some of those games or
wasn't.
anything? What do you remember about the Clemson series that year?
I believe we walked them off on Sunday
Right.
at Clemson. That's all I really remember.
I mean, you are the only guy who's kind of at least experienced
Yes,
that to a point. How poetic is it that you get put in a big spot and come up with the big hit tonight?
I'm just thankful for the opportunity that Coach gave me. It's kind of surreal, but it was fun. After hitting, I didn't really see it. After I hit it, I just kind of like it was just like I didn't know what was going on, and I rounded first, and I couldn't really breathe until about 5 minutes after I got in the dugout. But it was fun, and I got to hand it to Adam. Adam's been unbelievable the past 2 games. This guy right here, he got that walk-off, nasty slider from Gillum. But
Matt, what were you thinking when you go up there to the plate in that situation? Surely you weren't thinking you were going to hit a home run. What was your approach at the plate in that situation?
For me, just to get a good pitch to hit, I was looking for a fastball. I'm always looking for a fastball, and if I'm in a pinch hit situation. And the first ball he threw me was up and away, and I saw it was like 89 or 90 on the board, and he left the next one over the plate, and I just put a good swing on it. So, yeah, probably.
Yes. In center here, Will. Matt, your coach just called you a program guy. What do you think that means when he says that, and how do you keep yourself not only engaged in the game but also keep your teammates engaged in how you're basically going through the game like that?
I think a program guy could be plenty of things. I think it could mean you're a great coachable guy. I think it's cheering on your teammates, even though, everybody wants to play, obviously. But just when your number gets called, being ready to play, I try to get the guys to run down the line with me every other inning or so, just to stay loose, and I try to stretch in the dugout. He let me know, I think it was 2 innings before that, just be ready to hit, so I was ready.
For both of you guys, to do this, to win a game like this against Clemson, how much does it help reinforce what this coaching staff has been telling you and give you some belief in yourselves, but in the coaches and in the new system?
Like I said last time I was here, Coach Kingston and the new coaching staff has really changed personally my mindset about a baseball game, and I know it's changed all of our mindsets, and we're never out of it. And he stresses that in the dugout. He'll come down and talk to you after an at bat and ask you about it, and he coaches very loose, and it makes us feel as players very loose.
Back left, Joe.
TJ, just talk about your mindset being at the plate. And of course, Matt had a big play, but you still need another run to win the game. Just talk about your mindset being in that situation, be able to get some contact and get the walk off.
Yeah, so I faced Gilliam last year, and I know that he was a power curve, power fastball guy. And I just went up there, and I told myself when I was walking up, just kind of be easy, and if he throws me a fastball, try to hit it right over second base, and if he hangs me a curveball, just put your bat on it and get it up in the air, which, if you go back and look at that pitch like I just did, and I still don't know how I hit it in the air, but that was my mindset going up to the plate.
What about Jeff and Colin?
TJ, what were your emotions after you did that, and just kind of describe that scene when the dugout erupted and came storming toward you around first base there?
Yeah, so last year in the SEC tournament when I had a pinch hit home run against Kentucky, it felt a lot like that. But, me growing up in South Carolina and me knowing about the rivalry, and my parents and my grandparents are all Carolina fans, so I know that made them happy. And doing that tonight, after a 0 for 4 game with a bunch of weak contact, and going in there with a lot of people looking at me and looking for me to do the job, and me doing it is really comforting to me.
TJ, you obviously had the game-winning play there, but Noah came in the at-bat before you, and as a freshman kind of walked and worked a pretty professional at-bat. Just how hard is that to do as a freshman in this kind of atmosphere?
Yeah, like I say every time somebody asks me about Noah, he's a very exciting player. He's going to have a really, really good career here. And every day I feel like he just keeps getting better and better. And I remember right before the season, I told him, because he was swinging a 33, and I said, your hands are way too fast. You need to start swinging a 34. And he thanks me about twice every week and says that he's thankful for that. But no, Noah's he's a freshman, but he's mature. And every time he's in there, he's got a threat with a bunch of different things, and he has a bunch of tools. So Noah's a great baseball player.
Matt, you had to watch Holiday get some run at first, and Cullen and LT. How difficult is it to stay engaged and ready for a moment like that for you when you're seeing some other guys get some opportunities when you've been around this program for so long and played so much?
Well, obviously I don't make the lineup, but I mean, everybody wants to play, like I said earlier. I mean, I think all of our guys get a shot, and when you get your shot, you gotta, go at it and just give it your all. But in the moment, I think you just gotta stay calm, breathe. We talk about it all the time with Coach Couch. Just stay within yourself and get something you can handle. So I don't think it's necessarily like a competition or anything, but I think everybody's hungry to play, and that's how it should be.
Final question, Jeff.
For both you guys, what did it mean to you to win this game tonight, given the way this series ended here last year?
First, after Matt's home run, I went up to him and I told him like I was, really proud of him. Me and Matt have been close since my freshman year, and he's the type of guy that's sitting at the top end at the dugout by the coaches, and after every bat he'd come up to me and tell me if I'm doing wrong or right, and tell me, shake it off. And to see him do that, and I know that he's grew up in this rivalry, and he's from Belton, right there near Clemson, so he's been a part of this program for a while, and watching him do that, and just the way we won is very, very satisfying.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Good.
Bring up